let there be light, because if there's light it means we can shoot more video content. And light is really important because if there's too much light in the scene, everything can look overexposed, and if there's too little, it can look a little bit dark. And lighting is a topic that we could talk about for hours or days or weeks or months or even years. And lighting's interesting for me personally because when I started this filmmaking journey, lighting was never really something that I was particularly interested in or even very good at. But by watching what other people are doing and shamelessly copying them, I've got to a point where I'm quite happy with the work that I'm producing and I'm quite proud of a lot of it. And there's a few tips and tricks that I've learned over the years about how that you can light your scenes using the things that you have around you or for cheap that I'm going to share with you. The first thing I want you to consider is the sun, which is quite a large lighting source if you hadn't noticed already. And the thing about the sun is that you can't move it, shock horror. What you can do, however, is you can rotate yourself around so that the sun is facing you. You also want to try and generally avoid having a window in the background like we have here, because that can basically just light to the back of your head rather than you, the subject. We're quite lucky in that we have 9 windows in our office, so we have a super bright room to play with. And a bright room is always a really, really good starting point to light any scene. The second thing I want you to consider is house lights. When I say house lights, I don't just mean lights that are in your house, they can be anywhere, that's fine, but it's just a generic term for lights that are in the ceiling and are just kind of the natural lights you would have in an office. The problem with these is a lot of them are what we call strip lights, which are awful. They flicker, they give this super horrible green tint down upon you that makes you look really super sickly, and are just the least flattering things in the world. So generally when we go into light a scene anywhere, the first thing we do is we turn off the house light. Third thing I want you to think about is potentially buying some panel lights. Now panel lights like this are really useful because basically you can switch them on, you can position them to the side over there, and you can kind of light your face and it can look really, really good. You can pick them up for fairly cheap off of Amazon and it won't cost you too much, so maybe have a look at those and see if they're for you. Fourth thing is something we call ring lights. Now ring lights, shock horror, are a ring around the outside of your lens, and we use these in our videos. The reason why? Because they're super, super flattering and everyone likes being flattered a little bit. We have a square one because we like to be a little hipster, but most of them you can buy off of Amazon or eBay are circular, and you can mount your phone inside of some of these, and basically it will get rid of all the shadows on your face and look a lot younger and just be super flattering and make you look absolutely brilliant. Fifth thing, fairy lights. Everyone loves fairy lights, especially me. I really, really like fairy lights. And you'll notice that our office is covered with the things because I really, really like them. But they are actually really useful for filming as well, because what you do is you don't use them as a light to kind of light you, the person, or as a key light, what they call. Instead what you do is you kind of pop them in the background to just add a little bit of ambiance to the scene and just make everything look a little bit warmer, a little bit nicer. So that's us. As I said at the beginning, lighting is a massive, massive topic, but I'd quite like to see some of the stuff that you guys are coming up with. So send me some of your videos, drop me a connect request, and let's talk. In the meantime, my name's Pilgrim from Cinerobota, helping you light your videos to look a little bit prettier.